Hey, welcome to Broken World Entertainment. Amazon has finally turned on the ratings on Amazon Prime for Rings of Power. Now, we all know the reason they turned it off and kept it off is so they could filter out reviews. So that when they eventually turn it back on, their score would be nowhere near as bad as it really should be. So they've turned it back on, and here's how the fans are scoring it. So this comes from Forbes, and it says, in a somewhat unprecedented move seemingly designed to protect its most valuable media property, Amazon shut off the ability to rate Rings of Power on Amazon itself, when normally it's standard for every show, Amazon original or otherwise, to have a star rating next to it, voted on by thousands of viewers. This part is hilarious because it's so stupid. This is part of the reasoning they turned it off Amazon Prime. Amazon was attempting to shield Rings of Power from the negative review bombing that was occurring on Rotten Tomatoes. So why did you turn it off on Amazon Prime? Idiot. So they occurred on Rotten Tomatoes, where the show has a 39% score, and IMDb, which Amazon owns, where it has a 6.8 out of 10, with 24% of all scores being 1-star ratings. The thing with the IMDb is they removed a shit ton of reviews. And the score does not go below 6. It's all from 6 out of 10s right up to 10 out of 10s. And by the way, the review bombing on IMDb isn't in the 10 out of 10 scores, because there is hundreds of them bloody things. So that's horseshit what they're saying there. So, but it seems that Amazon could not keep reviews off forever without that looking weird, you fucking think? So now they are back, and with 1,400 scores. 1,400 scores, that's it. In what? How long has it been since the first episode? A week? Yeah. So just over a week. And they're saying only 1,400 people scored. Yeah, right. Scores in by the time of this writing, the audience scores coming in are at least slightly better than those other sites. I wonder why. It has a 3.7 out of 5, with 23% of reviews being 1 star. But that's higher than Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb's totals. You've turned off you said you were turning the reviews off for 72 hours. After the 72 hours, you still couldn't see reviews. A week later, you've turned the reviews on, and you're like, oh look, it's better than we thought. Of course it is, because you filtered out bloody tons of them. How else do you explain you've a mere 1,400 reviews? It's so stupid. Like, who do they think they're kidding? It's absolutely stupid. And of course, House of the Dragon, in ratings and views, is pretty much destroying Rings of Power. Obi-Wan Kenobi, that show had higher viewership than Rings of Power. So it's just to turn off these comments and go, no, we promise we're not removing anything. You know, it goes against everything. You know, they're silencing people. Why is it always, they're just review bombing it? Look at all the 1-stars. But you're like looking at the numbers and you're like, but there's more than double the amount of 10 stars. But you just never talk about that. Who do they think they are kidding? Especially with the IMDb, which I think you still cannot fully see the numbers on there. And they're still removing reviews. So they're full of shit. Not that we didn't know that. With our little, nothing to see here. We promise we're not removing scores just so we can't let this thing fail. Idiots. Jeff Bezos, you're a moron. Stick to your space dicks. Because that's what that rocket looks like. Anyway, I'll leave it there for this one. Cheers. Catch you in the next.